risks. I kind of have a little bit to say about this topic. It's not a topic that makes me angry. It's not a topic that's just like, I'm a little more sensitive towards this kind of topic. Especially with the fact, just like, you're putting something on the line in order to gain something. I've been having trouble with taking risks a lot lately. How do I explain this lately? I was put in this situation, this stage, where I was afraid to take risks. And all of a sudden, like, I took one risk and it paid off. And I got positivity out of that. But then I started to do it more and more. The more risks that I took, the more that I was putting on the line, and the more it bit me in the ass on the end. In the end. God, that makes those two words up. Doesn't matter. I know it can be hard, but why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to just do something? I mean, part of the reason, besides a lot of people saying that I'm unattractive or whatever kind of bullcrap they want to put in the comments, that's probably why I've been single a lot of my life. Because, I mean, I'm not single now, but that's why I've been single a lot of my life, is mostly just because I was too afraid to take risks. And there were a lot of things that my friends were trying to push me towards. They were trying to help me take more risks, try to help me ask this person out, try to help me just do all this other stuff, but I was just too freaking terrified. I didn't know what else to do. Hell, sometimes if I could go back and retake that risk, I would do it. Even if you're like the bravest person in the world, there's not a chance in hell you're not afraid of something. There's not a chance in hell that you are afraid of doing something that you're not used to. Taking risks is mostly just trying to get out of your comfort zone to do something that you're not used to. Going back on these risks, I took a lot of risks at the beginning of junior year. I'm not going to use any names in case he or she or them or whatever, they watch this video. But I like this person, and I just had to take the risk of following them on Twitter. I know that's a lot like, just like, oh, that's not a risk, that's bullcrap, that's not a risk. I don't care. But like, I'm sorry for the background noise. My mother and my brother and my grandmother, blah blah blah. But anyway, to continue my story. So then, I followed them on Twitter, and I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say a word. I didn't, like, you know, I just looked at stuff, just didn't do anything, right? Until I saw this one tweet about her and a family member. And she was sad about it. So I decided to send out a tweet saying I hope that they were okay. Then, after that, I took my phone, threw it in my room, closed my bedroom door, stayed upstairs the rest of the time. I woke up the next morning. She favorited it. I think she retweeted it. And she even said something nice back, saying I was sweet. That was a moment where I was happy. Like, it filled me with joy just to see that my risk just paid off automatically. But then later down on the line, like, I started to favorite some of her stuff. And then I just kept freaking pushing it. I kept pushing it and pushing it. And I think I said something, like, I don't know what exactly I said, but, like, it wasn't anything bad, it wasn't anything mean. But I go back on and I see that she blocked me. That broke me. It made me never want to take another risk again. I mean, that's the biggest story I've ever had in taking risks. risks in my whole life. My parents didn't even know about it. You guys are like the first, well, besides some of my friends, you guys are some of the first people that I've actually told the story. I don't know if he or she's gonna watch this video. I mean, I doubt it. But, I don't know. But I've gotten over it. It took me a little bit to recover. I mean, this whole time, like through, until, I would say March. Until March, I wanted to apologize. I wanted to say I didn't want to be creepy. I didn't want to seem like this guy that was stalking her or anything like that. I didn't want to come off like that. But that's how I came off. I mean, that's what I feared. That's what I fear mostly about taking risks, is that it'll just come back and just kick the shit out of you. And it's always been harder for me just to it took me a while before I started to try to take more risks. Hell, I even tried to get her attention, but not by talking to her, which was really freaking stupid. But I tried being loudest one at the games, at the basketball games and stuff like that. Just try to get her to notice me. I think she noticed me, but I don't know. I guess I'll never know. But you know what? It's fine. Because you want to know why? Because another big risk that really paid off was me asking my lovely girlfriend out. For the first time. It's paid off ever since this day. And I'm happy to say that I'm glad I took that risk. I mean, now I'm just thinking, you know what? Look what happened to me here. Look what happened to me here. This set of risks that I thought was going to screwed me over. But this risk that I took, and now it paid off, and now I'm happy. Somewhat. I'm happy somewhat. I mean, I'm happy my relationship. I'm happy in my relationship. You know, but there's other things in life, you know, that bring me down. But she's probably gonna watch this video. I am really happy with that risk that I took. That's a risk that I will never regret, ever. But anyway, the past is the past, right? Sometimes a lot of people want to know, how the hell do you get over something like that? What if you do take a huge risk and it does bite you? And how do you deal with the consequences? I don't know a lot of my best advice. I mean, my biggest strategy, which is an idiot move, was to hide. Just hide in shame. Wasn't the best idea. Because now, I would have even been fine just at least talking to her once. I mean, I don't think I've ever talked to this person in my life. I guess it's just a favoritism thing or something. But who knows, right? I mean, I've taken a lot of risks in my life. I took the risk of this is a cool story. Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious. No, it's not hilarious. It's just I find it a little funny. I find it a little amusing. So, we were at a basketball game. And, because I managed my my school basketball team. And, so, we had to get our own rides home. And we were all the way out at another school in, the valley or something like that. I think. Yeah, we were there. And we had to get a ride home. Apparently, our coach wanted us to ride home with the band. And then, so I'm talking with the other manager, Abby. You guys saw her in the Day in the Life of Being a Manager video. And she's just telling me, just this band teacher is just not a nice person. Or he said, he's an asshole, blah, 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 stuff like that. And just well, the only other way, just like they were apparently they like the bus was for band members only, and then apparently like blah blah blah. I mean, but then I'm like, well, the only other way we were gonna get a ride home out of that is with the cheerleaders. So we decided on that. She asked them. They were all fine with it. Apparently, one of them knew me, and I'm like, what? Okay, that's a little weird. I can't believe I'm actually putting this out on the internet. But you know what? I'm comfortable with it. But yeah, it was weird. Like, she knows me? Okay, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, the coach didn't want us to go. He heard about it, and he didn't want us to go. And we're like, you know what? Screw that. So, we, made a whole cover of it. And here's the funny part. If we didn't ride home with them, we would have been stranded anyway. The band took off without us. So, what other choice did we have? Like, but he was all against it. Just like, you know what? He's the only guy. I don't want you on there. But, like, I'm just like, I'm not freaking... The coach doesn't even know about this. He still does not know about this. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video, I hope. If he does, I'm screwed. But you know what? We would have been stranded anyway. Coach, if you are watching this right now, I doubt that you are. We had no other choice. So, they were fine with it. We rode home with them. I sat in the back, just trying to... I was being respectful, but that was another risk that I don't regret. I don't regret that. I mean, I started some small conversations, and I'm still mesmerized that one of them actually knows who I am. Blows my mind to this day. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but that's another risk that I don't regret. But let's get back to present day. Those were a couple stories of risks that I took. One that killed me, and two that I'll never regret. But present day, I mean, this is like why I wanted to make this POV video. I've been struggling to figure out a topic, because no one will leave me comments below saying topics. But like, what the hell else do I say? But basically today, I mean, one of the risks that I'm trying to do nowadays is talking to people that I'm not usually used to talking to. Because I'll freak out. Like, even when my mom asks me to go up and ask for something, I'll be terrified. It's like, even though I took a lot of these risks that still paid off, I guess I'm still focused on me failing. And that's like a long ways to go. Like, it's weird how even when there's a lot of risks that I'm hoping I can take, I'm still worried because of how the other one affected me. A lot of people take risks in two different ways. One, they look at the positive. They think, oh, I'm going to do this. This is going to turn out great. Well, blah, 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 right? And they'll just go ahead and do it anyway with an open mind. I guess there's three ways, actually. Second way is they'll take it negatively, just like, you know what, I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail this whole time. There's no way I'm going to do that. Or there's the third one that goes, alright, I'm going to take this risk, but then after doing that, it's like, oh crap, what the hell did I do? Is there any way to take it back? Oh god, I don't know. I'm not third person. Those three types of people are mostly what makes up risks. That made no sense. What the hell am I saying? Those are the three types of people that how they look at risks. I'm sure there's probably like a fourth, but like maybe the fourth one is oh crap, I can't take this. There's no way I'm gonna take this risk, and then they'll do it anyway, and they'll think, oh, that really paid off. But I guess that's someone. No, there's only three. Never mind. But that's how a lot of people look at risks. I mean, it's either they'll do it and then don't care what the outcome is. They won't do it and they are terrified to death. And then there's those who do but are afraid of the outcome. And that's mostly me. I'm mostly that person who will take risks, yet I'll be terrified of what the outcome will be. I mean, I talked to a couple people way back when, Like, alright, here's a story that kind of, I hope it turned out good. I was in a really weird, happy mood. I couldn't explain it. Like, I was just in a really, really good mood for some reason. And then all of a sudden, I decided, then what do you know, I'm texting a lot of my friends telling them, you know what, I appreciate you. Which, all of them that I meant. I really meant it. And then I thought, what if I take a couple more risks and tell these other people that I really don't talk to very much, who somewhat know me, but really don't, that I appreciate them too. So maybe start up a conversation or something like that. And I did. And some turned out good. Some didn't even answer, but that's okay. But, like, I mostly took the positive out of that. Like, a couple of them actually messaged me back, and that made me happy. Just like, you know what, dude? You actually did this risk, and you should feel good about it. But for some reason, I'm still scared. I think it's just turned into real life diaries with OperationGamer. And then later on, I even asked a couple of them if they knew any topics for a POV video that I could probably do, because I knew I needed to record one. One messaged me back, one didn't, but I guess that's okay. One, she didn't know anything, and I guess it's okay. I just got depressed all of a sudden. Holy shit. I was going to be re-editing this. Before I start bursting out into tears, or eventually depress myself so much that I'll probably want to rip my hair out or something like that. No, that's anger. Fucking asshole. Let's just roll around, like, what the big idea is. Why are people so afraid? Why are people so afraid of taking risks? Because, as I said before, even if you're the bravest person in the world, there's obviously something that has to scare you. Whether it's talking to a girl, whether it's doing some kind of parkour skill, whether it's amnesia, or 5 Nights at Freddy's, whether it's talking to your parents, whether it's any of that, you're scared of something. I honestly believe that there's no person in the world who's not scared of at least one risk that they have to take in their life. Whether it's like going to a job interview, which is, I'm just naming off all the shit that I'm scared of. But whether it's going for a job interview, if it's taking a test, I mean, those are all risks. And they all tie in with, like, some of you are, like, great with asking a girl out, but terrified of job interviews. There are some people who will play 5 Nights at Freddy's like it's nothing, Jace! What? Never mind. Maybe. There are some people who will play 5 Nights at Freddy's like it's nothing, yet can't play the 4th one. I mean,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Shut it! I'm in the middle of something! Anyway, sorry. But anyway, those are all risks. And mostly fear has something to do with some kind of risk that you're taking. I'm not going to name them off again because that'll just bore you. I'm sure this video is already boring you anyway. But, I mean, why are people afraid, and how do you deal with the consequences if they don't go well? My best advice to dealing with the consequences is, if it turns out bad, try your best to do things right. Don't end up like me. Don't do what I did, to where you're so scared of the outcome, and you're so scared of it being really awkward, and not do it at all. Like if you truly want to make something right, do it. Don't be like me, who just sits back and waits for stuff to happen. Go out and do it yourself. If you want something done, do it. If you have to take that risk, that one risk that might change your life forever, I'm gonna get all Shia LaBeouf real quick. Just do it! Sorry, it had to be done. You guys know that had to be done. But why are people so scared? Who knows? It's just how they feel about the situation. I mean, that's really all I really had to say. I mean, most of this is just me telling my stories on how I'm taking risks. I mean, I'm taking a risk right now. Like, one of the girls that I mentioned earlier said something about her grad party. And I wrote down an address. I gave her my address. I don't know if she'll invite me, but if she doesn't, I'm fine with it. I mean, even if I do go, I'll be scared. That's another risk I might have to take in the future. Oh, shit. I mean, if she does invite me, the risk... I mean, I already took that risk, and I'm already terrified to death of it. I mean, if she does invite me, then I have two options. Take the risk and go, fearing that not a lot of people will know me, and it'll be really freaking awkward. Or don't go, and possibly make her feel bad. And that's not something I want to do. It's all about choices, guys. Play Life is Strange if you know what I'm talking about. By the way, hope you guys enjoyed that finale. Thank you guys for watching this POV video. I'm sorry I'm probably going to do this like every 2 weeks. Hopefully. I'll probably do this every 2 weeks, just so, like, I don't know. Anyway, what is your guys' opinions on this topic? Be sure to put that comment down below. And remember, every single POV video that I do, I will read off my favorite comment. And people actually commented, so give me a second, please. My favorite comment from the previous POV video on drama was from Good Day Mate, I'm Lily. I so agree that drama is so annoying. By the way, you make awesome videos. Thank you very much. Actually, there was one other comment that I really like from Kayla Cow Gaming. Drama is just making everybody's life harder. I completely agree. Thank you guys for your awesome comments. If you guys do want your comment or comments, you never know. I did too. If you guys want your comment or comments featured in the next POV video, please leave it in the description below. Also, be sure to also say what other topics you guys want me to go with in the description below. Also, be sure to also put, not the description, the comments. What the hell am I saying? I can't speak today. Also, put any questions that you want me to answer in the description below. Not the description! God dang it! Sorry, I'll calm down. Put any questions for the 500 subscriber special Q&A in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do what you guys do in that YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at OperationGamer1. All that cool stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.